Hi again, YouTube. This is Rook. I'm back with my third part of my three-part summer convention exclusive video. This one was probably the creme de la creme, so to speak. We actually have the Powerpuff Girls, something I was very, very excited to get my hands on. I actually loved the cartoons growing up. I was in my 20s, 30s at the time. Powerpuff Girls, in case you guys don't know, was a Cartoon Network cartoon that came out in 1998 through 2005. It ran for 78 episodes. Basically, think of Powerpuff Girls, if you guys don't know, as miniature Superman. They have the same type of power as Superman. Flight, X-ray vision, super speed. Basically everything that Superman could do, each one of the Powerpuff Girls could do. Now, Funko decided to actually release these as Hot Topic exclusives. And they were very, very difficult to come by. So difficult, in fact, that I couldn't even get them at Hot Topics because they sold out when I was a couple people deep in the line. That'll be for another video, but we'll leave that at that. So let's take a look at each one of these up close, at least from the box perspective. First, let's take a look at Bubbles here. Here's Bubbles' packaging, and if you notice, they do have the Summer Convention exclusive logo here on each one of the boxes. And here's her in the front, the sides, the back, and the other side. And of course, Blossom from the front, side, the back, which of course showcases all the figures, the other side, and of course, last but not least, we have Buttercup, which is the front, the side, the back, and the other side. All three of them, of course, showcase the Summer Convention exclusive logos, as you see in the front. They're Pops 125, 126 and 127 respectively. We'll get these guys out of the box and get an up-close view of each one in a second, guys. Back in a second. Taking a look at the up-close shots of the Powerpuff Girls. First, we're going to take a look at Bubbles up close. So first thing you may notice, at least for all three of them here, is that they each have a figure stand. And this is not your normal figure stand, as I actually, for the first time, inspected these out of the box. This is a double post stand here, guys. See how it has two posts? And it's because their feet. Their feet are a very great representation of how they actually looked in the cartoon. They have these little stubby feet. And that's how they actually represent themselves in the cartoon. With a little pressure, it goes right on, no issues. So as you see here for Bubbles here, she is rather tiny. And that's because they're actually little kids in the cartoon. So this is a great representation in Funko form of what these would be taken right out of the cartoon. Fabulous sculpts, guys. Fabulous representation. Now let's take a look here at Blossom. Now she's very similar to Buttercup. Excuse me, very simple to Bubbles. She has the double post. She's a little more tricky because her hair has this gigantic ponytail that can get in the way of her posts, of her feet. So you have to get a little pressure to get her back on her stand here. But another great representation of the Powerpuff Girls, in this case, Blossom in figure form. And of course, last but not least, we have Buttercup here. And again, the double post, which she sports here, as they all have it. And this is the first time I've actually really seen a Funko product with this double post mechanism. Usually they'll have a single post on a stand, usually when they have very, very tiny bodies and very, very big heads, or they might even do a flight stand where they hook into the back of the actual pop. This is the first time I have seen, personally, a double posted stand, which I like. It's something different for Funko. I like how they actually did that. So guys, this would be my video of how the actual Powerpuff Girls look up close and personal. And we're back, guys, with final thoughts. Thoughts on the Powerpuff Girls. Would I get these pops? Absolutely, if you can find them. I unfortunately, like I said, at Hot Topics, could not locate them because they sold out. I had to get these at Amazon. I had to pay a rather higher price point than I would have liked to, but I could not, with all good conscience, let something like this get away from me. Something that it sparks back to at least my adolescence when I was in my 20s or 30s. I actually liked the cartoon. I thought it was innovative. I thought it was interesting. They took an idea, especially for young girls. This was a great cartoon for its time. As such being said, they're actually doing a reboot of this franchise. In 2006, from my research, they're relaunching Powerpuff Girls, guys. So I hope you liked this video. Remember to like, thumbs up this video, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.